Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And welcome to Pisces season. And to look into this season, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your new moon reading for this new Pisces season of February 2023. And we just need to note that this is actually the end of our zodiological year. So we are coming upon the end of this zodiological cycle once we enter into Aries next month, right? And so at this time, right, we want to think about this new moon, and every new moon, honestly, is a time for really quiet, contemplative energy. It's not a time to be moving around and smashing goals, right? We're not doing that in a new moon. A new moon is a time to take a step back, to disconnect from all of our outside duties and responsibilities that we are always thinking about or forced to participate in while we are like living collectively, right? This is a time for us to check in on ourselves, right? It's a time to do the inner work, okay? It's a time to look into your life purpose, to see what are things do you need to revitalize, right? This could be a time of looking into your New Year's resolution goals, right? How are you doing with those at this time, okay? It's really a time just to check in to see how you're feeling, okay? That's all the new moon is really doing, okay? In addition to that, we have to say that the new moon is in Pisces, so it's in a very super sensitive, emotionally charged state, right? So collectively, we could all be feeling a bit tied to our emotions, right? We could be a little bit more sensitive at this time. We could be willing to speak about our emotions to our loved ones or those that are close to us, right? It's also a time where we could be feeling very willing to unpack some of trauma that we've undergone, right? Just remembering that trauma is never just one therapy session and it's over, right? Sometimes it comes in cycles, right? This is a time where you could be receptive to unpacking some of your shadow self, right, so to speak, okay? This is also a super romantic time as well, so go ahead and express yourself romantically if you are in a love situation, right? That's healthy. And yeah, in addition to that, one thing about Pisces new moons is that it is not a time for being emotionally manipulative in any way or deceptive in any way, okay? It's very frowned upon at this time, as because there are collectively we're so supercharged emotionally, it will not fare well for you to behave in this matter for anyone, right? Okay, so those are the things to remember about a new moon in Pisces. So to do your moon reading, what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 cards from the Moonology Oracle, okay? And then we're going to clarify it with some tarot. We're going to clarify each card with some tarot. And we're using the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot, okay? And then we're going to pull 1 card of advice from the Eternal Crystals Oracle cards, okay? So just to see what crystal that you can work with during this month that could be beneficial for helping you navigate during this lunar cycle, okay? All right, so without further ado, this message is for Sagittarius. So at this time, I invite my ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels to please join me as we give messages for the sign of Sagittarius, okay? And we want to give Sagittarius messages that are for their highest good during this Pisces new moon, February of 2023. This is for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, the first card we're going to pull is looking into what is rising in you at this time. What is rising into Sagittarius at this time? What is rising in Sagittarius at this time? Okay. So what you could be feeling at this particular time, prosperity lies ahead, okay? So when we talk about prosperity, this is a new moon in Taurus, right? So you could be feeling let's see. You could be feeling connected. This could be about your body. This could be feeling connected to your body and your mind. It's like balancing, having a healthy body and mind. Okay. This could signify like your resources or your finances going up in some way. Maybe if there's something that you wanted to afford, you maybe at this point of time are coming into some type of abundance of some sort, where you're able to afford some things that you've wanted in the past. Okay. You are also at this time getting clear on what you value. Okay. So what is valuable to you? You're setting that in motion as well. Okay. You might even, be looking at your money and thinking of like, how can you save, right? You could be thinking about like savings, and, you've just got more than you've had before. But let's see what this is relating to. Let's go ahead and clarify this for Sagittarius. Okay. So you've had a period of some type of, wow, Sagittarius, this is crazy. You've had a period of grief because you got the Five of Cups here. So you've been feeling a little bit grieved. Oh, you got two fives. This is very heavy energy. It's been a lot of competition in the midst of you. And it's also been very toxic because you've got the Devil card as well. So perhaps after a period of, excuse me, after a difficult period of having a lot of competition thrown at you, or a lot of like kind of negative emotion, feeling like you have to fight your way into something, and actually feeling like very upset, very depressed about these things. And it was also very toxic. You might have been, you could have been participating in toxic behaviors, like self-soothing through toxic means as well, okay? Establishing bad habits or negative behavior patterns, okay? And this point in time, you're really starting to see like, okay, you're at a time where you're getting a break on all of this, okay? Wow. Let's look into, what is this new moon showing you, Sagittarius, at this time? What is this new moon showing Sagittarius at this time? What is this new moon showing Sagittarius? Does this have to do with love? Because it says a new romantic cycle. This is a new moon in Libra. Okay, so we got two new moon cards here. So I don't know if you are, this could be starting something new, perhaps. Okay, it could also look like someone is reaching out to you, or you could be feeling like you want to reach out to someone to let them know how you really feel. It could be having to do with a relationship, right? And someone extending a marriage or engagement, or like some type of romantic proposal to someone. It could also mean that at this time, this new moon could be asking you to kind of pay attention to like your appearances in some way, right? It's important, but even though it's not like the entire picture, this could be like a point to be thinking about those types of things, okay? And it could be also inviting you to feel more, okay? Think more, and this also resonates with it being a Pisces season. Feel more, think less, okay? Like feel your way through this. So maybe you've had, I'm just gonna say this right now, you could have had a toxic relationship in the past, right? Where now things are turning around because it's looking like you've got a new romantic cycle. But let's go ahead and pull some cards on this. And if I recall, Sagittarius has had a crazy love life since January. It's been nuts doing readings for you guys. Sagittarius has had a lot of romantic drama. So I don't know if, okay, let's see. Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to. The Fool. The Fool is about a new start in something. We just talked about a new romantic cycle, okay? You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is about hard work. This is like working very diligently on something, okay? maybe about transforming things. Something had to die for it to come back to life. This is the death card, right? It's about rebirths. It's about, it could be transformations, and it can also be about rebirths. Are you rebirthing a new cycle in love right now? Because in the past, you were wrought with, there was a lot of toxic energy, a lot of competition, maybe other people in the mix, and it brought you a lot of sadness. But it looks like at this time, something has happened between you and this person where you're starting to feel like there is a new start to something, because it says that prosperity lies ahead. What this new moon is showing you is that it looks like you're onto a new romantic cycle with this person. You're starting something new. You guys are working really hard. You're transforming that toxic energy from the past, and you want to do something else with it. But let's see. What's an outcome for Sagittarius? Show me an outcome for Sagittarius. And this is an outcome for this cycle, okay? Show me an outcome for Sagittarius. Your commitment is being tested. This is the first quarter moon, okay? So, this could look like, let's see. Let me just read this for you right quick. Okay. So your commitment could be being tested. So whatever that you've been, this is tough, you guys. Whatever situation that you're in right now, you could be either thinking of like giving this up. Like by the end of the cycle, you'd be thinking of giving this up. Like, do you have any fight in you, right? It could be also like telling you that you need to recommit to this thing, this idea, this person. It could be also saying that like there are times where you need to realize just how much you really want something or someone, okay? And it's like if things really do get difficult, you could really want to just kind of give up, right? Or not really like, but you have to, it seems like it's been so powerful in the past because a new romantic cycle began and it's a new start. But something happens at the end of the cycle where it's like, it's starting to test you. You're getting testy again. You don't know. All right, let's see. Let's clarify this commitment being tested. What is the commitment being tested here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You've got the Queen of Wands, which is like, you've got the Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, which is mental conflict, right? And we have Five of Swords, and then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So something is promising you a success, something that is going to materialize for you in the way that you've always wanted it to. But it's not going to be easy, and I don't know if there is a fire sign female in the way, because you did get the Queen of Wands right here. So this Queen of Wands could be testing your commitment, but Sagittarius, you could also be this Queen of Wands because you are a fire sign, and if you are feeling more in line with feminine energy, this could be you or this could be your person, okay? And you are in this, you are just so conflicted with really wanting to make it work. But if you make it work with this person, it ultimately guarantees this Ten of Pentacles, okay? Which is the card of material, emotional, physical success. That's like everything that you've wanted in your life kind of materializing for you and you being in a good space, right? Not wanting for anything. So it looks like this is definitely a romantic reading for you. Like I said, Sagittarius, you guys have been getting this epic love situation that is showing up in every single reading. But it does look like there is a new cycle to this. Whatever is happening in your situation, it's happening again. And it's going to test whether you guys have the long haul to do this or not. So, some crystals that can help you during this time. Let's see, we've got 2 of them. All right. You need to look into protection. get you some obsidian, right? This connects your root chakra, okay? Obsidian is an interesting, let's see, what number is that? 29. So obsidian is a really interesting, it has a lot of self-reflective qualities, okay, when we're talking about obsidian. Obsidian connects to your root chakra and asks you to protect yourself, okay? You need to be very protective on a physical, spiritual, and emotional, right? Create even a bubble around yourself. Make sure that you're making decisions that are within your highest ground, right? You need to surround yourself with positive people who bring out the best of you. And let's say if there's anyone who is like negatively draining to you, this is having a stone like this is gonna help you to recognize who this rat is in your circle, so to speak, okay? So obsidian really, it works on your root chakra because it helps you to remove any negativity, right? And it restores your personal energy. The other card that you got was your fluorite, which is your spirit guides, okay? So this activates your third eye chakra, and this could be showing up because it is asking you to really connect with your guides for some information about what you need to do about this like particular situation that you're in. Listen to any messages that just come to you, right, when you're in any meditative state. And meditation does not have to necessarily be purposeful. It could be like ideas that you just have while you're shopping or while you're driving, while you're just living your life, okay? If you get any sensations where you just get like goosebumps or like chills that run up your spine, pay attention to that, okay? Fluorite could help you at this time to activate that third eye chakra so that you are receiving messages that are for your highest good, okay? Because I do think that you need to be a little bit careful because it does tell you that your commitment is being tested and that there seems to be a little bit of sword energy here. And considering how difficult this past is with that 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, it just, and the Devil, it just seems like you really gotta safeguard yourself. So obsidian and fluorite are 2 crystals that can help you during this month. So those are your message, Sagittarius, for this new moon season. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you do, if this message resonated with you. And if it really resonated with you, please do consider booking me for a personal reading. You can find link to my Calendly that is in the About section of this channel. And thank you so much, Sagittarius. I appreciate you and your attention, and I wish you a good luck and a happy new moon in Pisces. Love you guys. Bye.